So, Brahmagupta was a very famous mathematician, I think in the 7th century. So, I think 670 AD, a long time back. And he did many things. One of the things that we are using is the integers, the work he did with integers. So, he recognized that whether they are positive or negative numbers, numbers are quantities and they just have two different directions. So he has 18 rules for integers. So that actually captures all the rules of integers. So if we have something that is musical, then it's easy to remember. So and that was the idea of basically introducing some of these rules, which essentially use two phrases. And one is dhana. Dhana is like having money or having fortune. So basically you have money. It's a positive number. And rina is kadan, which means you are in negative, you are in debt. So he was using dhana and rina as the two quantities, and that's where these phrases are from. There are 18 of them, but and they are quite compressed. So the way the mathematicians used to work earlier is they had very compressed rules and then they had explanations of the rules. So that's what he has written in Brahmagupta Sutta. He's written that these rules, and he has written explanation under the rules. He'll write 4 rules and write explanations under it. So I think the 3 things that we need to know is dhana is dhana, rina is rina. So if you have positive number with positive number, you will get a positive number. If you have negative number with a negative number, you will get negative number. And dhana rina, when the two mix, right, then it is the gap, that antara, that matters. The gap between them that matters. And if there are equal number of positive and negative, of course it will be 0. So basically if dhana is more, rina is less, then you can say the result is dhana, but it will be the difference between the dhana rina. So, and if the rina is more and dhana is less, the same. So the rule is the same. So when it is dhana rina, then the gap is what matters. So these are the 3 rules that are there that we will be using. Though the rules are a lot of rules about zeros, because at that time 0 was not recognized as a number. 0 was recognized as either a placeholder or that it doesn't exist and things like that. So he was the first person also to recognize 0 as a number. So he would say if positive tokens and negative tokens are same number, that is equivalent of, that is 0. And then if 0 added to a positive number will be positive number, 0 added to negative number will be negative number. So these are all the rules that he had. There are many more. 18 rules are there of arithmetic. But we will first look at the simple rules for plus and pluses. Dhana, if you have money, you also have more money, you will get more money. Rina, you have debt, you have more debt, you have more debt. These are obvious. And dhana rina, when you have the two, there will be a gap. Antara is what matters. A gap between the two is what matters. So we'll create simple rules for these 3 and we'll work with that.